All right, guys, welcome back to Total Football Uncut with your boy Dominic, and we at episode 41 of Transfer Daily. It's just basically the early warm for the season. Me just making sure I'm in tune with all the movements from club to club so that when the season starts, I know exactly what's going on. What I have to come in the future is live streams. I plan to do more on the spur live stream because I'm going to change my cell phone service when I get back to T-Mobile, from Verizon to T-Mobile, so I could do like a lot of vertical streams when I'm on the go. You know, I get off work, I want to hit you guys up and chat about the game and just go live and just interact. Do something a bit different what I did from the previous channel, you know what I mean? Because, you know, these days it's crunch time and I don't really have a lot of time like I did in the past. I've gotten older and everything, and, you know, things have just gotten harder in terms of the economy and all, and YouTube is not really very viable in terms of making a lot of money so that you put the time into it and all that good stuff. So right about now, it's just it remains hobby based. You know what I mean? It is not here for monetary gains or anything. I like the money, but it's not for monetary gains. And I'm sweating because I actually just took a shower, you know what I mean? A lot of info, but still. So guys, let's get into the episode, man. Big up to everybody who tuned into the channel because this means a lot to me. Make sure you drop a like, drop a comment. Let me know how you think the new channel is going, man. It's only the start and it's growing. Guys, I think we had about 44 subscribers, 6 more subs to hit 50. So let's get into 50. That'll be the first milestone. And I think I got my first 100 view video. Yesterday's episode did really well. I think it crossed 100 views. And the Club World Cup is going on, and Chelsea are already 2-0 up, courtesy of a brace from Cole Palmer. So it seems as if Chelsea are going to be wearing that crest, that golden crest that Man City was wearing. They're going to be wearing it on their jersey next season. And I think they won the Club World Cup back in 2021 when they defeated Man City in the Champions League final and qualified for the Club World Cup. Whatever year they did it. So, guys, let's go, man. Confirmed signing, 22-year-old Polish goalkeeper Jakub Ojarzynski joins Orebro SK in Sweden from the Liverpool under-21 team. In terms of rumors and pending transfers, guys, got some good ones for you. Evan Ferguson has chosen Roma, and the negotiation now underway with Brighton and Hove Albion, according to Gianluca Di Marzio. Ethan Nwaneri, according to Sammy Mokbel, is set to be offered a new contract by Arsenal. We spoke about that, but they updated, the whole thing today, so I got to keep you, updated as well and keep it going in terms of progression. Haji Malik Diouf, according to Santi Aouna, set to sign for West Ham United on a deal worth 22 million plus add-ons. I spoke about this guy before, and I think he's Senegalese, of course. El Haji Malik Diouf, I think his name is. So, James McAtee, according to Florian Plettenberg, exclusive. The player plans to travel to Germany next week to hold talks with Eintracht Frankfurt about a possible transfer. So it looks as if that Man City Eintracht Frankfurt relationship is going to be continuing after City bought Omar Mamouche from Eintracht Frankfurt for big money last season, in January. So, yeah. So, talk about Mamouche, man. What a player. What a player, man. It's going to be amazing seeing what he's going to do in a full season at Manchester City next season. Bring it on, man. Bring it on. I'm hyped for the new season. Matt O'Reilly. Roma is really pushing to sign the player. Brighton Hove Albion wants a loan move with an obligation to buy. And I love this new trend of all these English players going abroad to play. And that was not the case before. You only had a few prominent English players go into like Real Madrid and Bayern Munich in the past. You think Michael Owen, you think Owen Hargreaves, amongst others. I'm not going to get into it. I'm on vacation. I can't think about a lot of players, but it was not a lot. You see, it was just not something that was done where English players go abroad to play. They just wanted to play in England. And now you're seeing guys from Scotland, you know, guys. I know Matt O'Reilly is not English though. I think Matt O'Reilly is like Danish. But it just sparked that whole that thought with Evan Ferguson, and you know, you got Scott McTominay, and you got you know, Tommy Abraham, you know, you got Chris Smalling, and the names goes on, man. You know, it's a lot of them. So Marco Bizzot, the Dutchman, set to join Aston Villa from Stade Brest, and he's most likely a replacement for the outgoing Emi Martinez. Marco Bizzot is 34 years old. So, yeah. So, let's see how he does. Let's see if he's even going to be the number one. Because when I checked the Aston Villa goalkeeper list, they didn't have a lot of prominent goalkeepers on their roster. So, he might just be like a second keeper, and Aston Villa plan to go in for somebody else. So, more to follow. So, Andy Carroll joins Dagenham and Redbridge FC. The former West Ham, Bordeaux, Amiens, Reading, West Brom, Newcastle United, Liverpool, and Preston man. He's a striker. Most likely, well, he joined on a free, not most likely, on a 3-year deal. He's currently 36 years old. So Andy Carroll's career is an interesting one because when he joined Liverpool from West Ham, was it from West Ham or whatever he joined Liverpool from? I think it was West Ham, if I'm not mistaken. It was for big money. It was definitely for big money, and I think Liverpool unveiled Suarez and Carroll on the same day, and they paid a ton load of money for Andy Carroll, but it didn't really work out. And yeah, but we're not going to go down a rabbit hole. But since I'm talking about Andy Carroll, let me just pull up the information because I want to give you guys good information. You know, I just don't want to like be talking out my ass. I want to give you guys good information. So 36-year-old center forward. For the last 12 years or so, he's been moving on a free. So he's not really, there's not been a transfer fee paid for Andy Carroll since about 2013. And while the clubs are loading, you know, yeah, the clubs up, my Wi-Fi is a bit slow. Okay, so he joined Liverpool from Newcastle United. Yeah, that was Newcastle United. Pardon me, not West Ham. He joined West Ham from Liverpool. So 41 million back in 2011 was like 100 million in today's market for sure for Andy Carroll. And listen, man, he flopped. Let's just put it that way. Andy Carroll flopped. So, you know, he joined Reading. He joined Newcastle on a free, Reading on a free, West Brom on a free. He joined Amiens in the French league. Then he went to Bordeaux where he was playing in like the 4th tier, you know, for some ridiculously low wages. And now he's joined Dagenham and Redbridge after I reported yesterday. Well, I actually am using a new book today, but consortium from Qatar actually are going to purchase 100% of Dagenham and Redbridge. So maybe this is actually start for something great. Where are they playing? They are actually playing in the National League South, which is the 6th tier of English football. So they have a long way to go before they're actually back up in the big leagues. You know, so I don't know anything about this club. They probably was an English Premier League club once upon a time, but I don't know. And we're not, let me see. History, Dagenham and Redbridge. Let me see something. Let me see. League rankings, history. Let me see if there's anything about this club in terms of where they've been in the National League. Oh, so yeah, this club is a fairly new club, it seems. Yeah, this club is a fairly new club. See? But they were once in like, well, according to the data, they were once in League 2. League 2 is the highest they've been for a while. You know, so, yeah. Not going to get too much into that, but information and facts, Dagenham and Redbridge. Yeah. Quite cool, you know. But anyways, don't want to bore you. Don't want to bore you at all. But Nicholas Jackson, according to the Daily Mail, it said that Chelsea have set the price for the striker at no less than 115 million euros. The 24-year-old has interest from AC Milan, but a straight-up transfer is unlikely, and it most likely will be a loan if he is set to leave. But nobody are paying 115 million euros for Nicholas Jackson. Not on this universe. Maybe an alternate universe, maybe another planet, but not on Earth. It is not happening. Jadon Sancho, according to La Stampa, an Italian outlet, it said that Juventus have agreed personal terms with Jadon Sancho after making a 20 million euro offer to Manchester United for his signature. So there's something coming in, 2 games. Oh boy, Chelsea are winning the Club World Cup, guys. It's been 3-0 now, I think. That's crazy that PSG just really, disappeared in the final there. That's crazy. What they've done, João Pedro, 3-0 to Chelsea. Wow. I stopped covering the Club World Cup quite a while since City got knocked out because I was like, it's not worth it, whatever. But, the tournament has received a lot of negative backlash. So Gianluigi Donnarumma, not Buffon, but Donnarumma is attracting interest from Chelsea, and he has a contract with PSG until the 2026, next year. And he's playing for PSG now against Chelsea, losing. Who knows? Chelsea might actually bring him in, or Chelsea might say, listen, we won the Club World Cup with Sanchez. We're going to try to do so in the Premier League. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So, Ollie Watkins, according to sources, Al Hilal made an inquiry about the player earlier this week, but no formal bids yet. And this one is a big one. Big one for today's video, guys. Viktor Gyokeres. It's finally seemed like there's going to be a solution between Sporting and Arsenal. And according to Fabrizio Romano, David Orsteins, and various other sources, Arsenal in process of completing move for the striker after taking the final steps in negotiations with Sporting Lisbon. 5-year contract, already agreed personal terms with Arsenal, and the fee is said to be, the fee proposed by Sporting is 70 million plus 10 in add-ons, and it's close to being agreed. So that's 80 million for Viktor Gyokeres. A lot of people's, I've seen on social media, they're saying that he might not be worth it because of what he did while he was in England, playing for Brighton and Cardiff and another club. So let us see, man. Let us see. And guys, Nanu Madueke, I realize he's receiving a lot of stick, a lot of backlash. Listen, for leaving Chelsea to join Arsenal, the Arsenal fans are not taken to the Nanu Madueke transfer whatsoever. So I saw Rio Ferdinand saying it's unfair for the young man to really be ridiculed like this over a move from Chelsea to Arsenal because the fan base is kind of rejecting the player. It is what it is. Let's see what he's gonna do, man. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough, but they just have to be a bit more humane and treat the player a lot better. So Yves Bissouma, according to Fabrizio Romano, it said that no active talks between Fenerbahce and Spurs, and Fenerbahce is actually focused on different targets. I actually forgot to mention this one. Big up everybody. Don't forget to like the video if you haven't yet done so, and subscribe to the channel. Almost at 50 subs. Hopefully, when I come back tomorrow for the next episode, which will be episode 42, I'll have a 50K, not 50K, that's the other channel, 50K. I have a channel that has 50K, not this one, but I have 50 subscriber celebration, Massimo Perrone, I actually forgot to talk about this one, but he's set to join Como on a permanent deal from Manchester City after a successful loan spell. I think the deal was about 40 million or so. Not 40 million, about 12 million euros. So, Brandon Mbeumo, it said that Man United remain in active talks to sign the player. I thought that would have been wrapped up already, but they're still working on the structure of the deal where United want to pay Brentford in really small increments over a prolonged period of time, and Brentford not trying to do that. They want their money now. So Marcus Rashford, last but not least, we landed the plane, man. Marcus Rashford, according to Fernando Polo, says no to a huge offer from Saudi Arabia worth 40 million euros. I think, I don't know if that's what they trying to pay him. I don't know. I doubt. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think they're paying, but that's probably the transfer fee to Manchester United. He wants to join Barcelona, so let's see if that's gonna work out. But guys, thanks a lot for watching yet another one. I gotta go out. I'm on vacation. It's currently 4 p.m. I went out last night, went to a really nice party. You know, had a lot of fun. Drank some alcoholic beverages. You know what I mean? You know, socialized with the local ladies and guys. Clean fun, though, clean fun. And, you know, now I'm about to go out and enjoy the rest of my Sunday, you know. It's just basically started. I woke up at 12, and now I'm about to finally go out 4 hours after getting up, you know, preparing this video, chilling a bit, you know, and now I'm about to go out, you know what I'm saying? Guys, you know the swag on 1,000 trillion, you know what I'm saying? You know your boy always fresh, you know, so, yeah. So I'll talk to you later, man. Thanks a lot for watching. Like the video if you haven't yet done so. Subscribe if you're new. And until next time, peace out. Rich squad. Guys, we talk soon, man. Total football uncut in your ass. Oh, yo. Pause with that one, though. But later.